Hey fire signs, welcome back to my channel. This is Jen with Lighthouse Oracle bringing you the energy forecast for the incoming week. This is all the way till the 7th of February. Welcome to February. We're already on the second month of the year. Isn't that crazy? So we're going to start off with the tarot cards to give me an idea of what the incoming energy looks like. And then we're going to go into the oracle cards to get additional advice and messages, you know. And then we are also going to follow up with charms because, you know, why not? So let's look at what the incoming energy for fire sign is looking like this week. Let's see. And please bear with me. The retrograde is like really messing with me. So I don't know, like my phone, it's been having a difficult time saving my videos, and it'll say like storage is full even though there's like 200 gigabytes of storage still, and I don't know, things are just things are just doing its thing, you know. Retrograde is messing with communication, it's messing with a lot of things, especially I believe it's a lot of planetary movement in Aquarius because we are also in Aquarius season 2. So yeah. So I hope you guys are having an okay week, day, night, whenever you guys are watching this. And yeah, if you come across this video anytime during the week, there may be a message here for you. But yeah. Ooh, interesting. What does the incoming energy look like for fire sign? Okay, yep, we are going to take that. Wow, the devil energy is coming out strong. And the back of the deck is the Six of Cups, which is so cute. It's all about like companionship, and oh, I love that. But let's take a look. First, we have the Ten of Cups. Holy shit. So, okay, I just finished, I did the water sign reading, and the Ten of Cups was the first thing that came out of that reading too. So if you have any water in your chart, I would watch that as well. I would recommend watching that, but of course, if you want to watch, it is up to you. All the decks that I use in my readings can be found in the description box down below, as well as like the links and where to get them. So we also have the Queen of Swords, we have the King of Cups. So first of all, I see like a pair here. So we are also in February. So, you know, we are in that Valentine season, which may be, you know, it could be hard for some people, some folks that don't have like a romantic partner, or, you know, are just like looking for love. But I mean, yo, I'm seeing some interesting, ooh, a lot of like queen energy here. Yes, Queen of Wands, like, so whew. Okay, the energies are coming in strong this incoming week. So we have the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Devil. So this is so interesting because having the Six of Swords here in the middle of this reading kind of gives me like, there's a change here. And what I'm seeing the change is there's like this, it's really interesting because what I see here with the devil, it's like a tempting offer or something, like sort of like the devil doesn't mean like the devil, you know, like Satan, but it's geared more towards like your temptations, your addictions, like greed and things like that. And what I'm seeing here too is we're looking away from, I mean, look at these two women, like these two queens are looking away from this temptation, this like devilish energy. And we're like, no, man, maybe there's like some like thirsty ass dudes coming in like out of the woodworks wanting to like offer you like, it seems like a tempting offer, but it's only gonna bring you like this stress, you know? Like, and I feel like there may be some chords that this person, this entity, this addiction, this idea, that is keeping you in like this like very heavy it's kind of like you're not your own person anymore, and you're kind of being controlled by this temptation. And I also can, it could definitely come from the month too. You see people that are like, screw Valentine's Day, love sucks, and I'm just gonna find someone that's gonna like fill the void for now. And I do kind of see like that is also an addiction, an addiction to, distrust, and an addiction to old ways of thinking, or to continuously the same way of thinking that, it ain't shit, single AF, like single for life or forever alone. That is also an addiction, or like a, that wears you down, right? And what I'm saying with this is like, and I'm saying this like backwards, which is fun, which is really interesting, because usually I'm reading this way, but I'm definitely getting like this way. Because, the Queen of Wands, she's like so sure of herself. She's like power, like lioness. She is the epitome of like that confident, strong, like self-sustaining woman, that like that queen. She's a queen. So she's like looking away from this dude. She's like, no. I'm in my power, very self-empowered. Like she's like lighting her own fire, like in the like she has the light in her palm. And I do see that here too with the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is all about like protecting yourself, and not letting these tempting like energies affect your peace, and affect your like your inner knowing. Like, you see that shit? She's just like, like, nope. Yeah, and that's really funny, because boundaries are strong, and that's awesome. Like, don't let that affect your peace. Don't let this temptation, and it might not even be like a physical temptation. It's just like, it could be mental, right? It could just be like, oh, you're always going to be alone. You're not good enough to have a date for Valentine's Day. You're this and that. And I feel like we are stepping into our power. And I say we because, I'm a Leo too. So this is a reading for you is a reading for me. But yeah, I definitely see like very strong boundaries shown here. You're not letting these like devilish energies like affecting your inner peace. And look at that light. The light is right in the abdomen area, which is also the solar plexus. The solar plexus is where we get the confidence from, the I do kind of an energy. And yeah, that's amazing. And it's, yeah, we are balancing ourselves. And the Six of Swords too. The Six of Swords is all about change, and kind of moving away from harsh waters and into like a better outcome. And it's interesting too, because you see like these crows, these birds coming in, and it's kind of giving me like you're kind of going where the birds take you, going with the wind, going with the flow of things, instead of being like, instead of like going back to this energy, you're kind of going away from that. And because of that, there's a King of Cups here. The King of Cups is a very nurturing, compassionate, like, they just, look at him. He's just so connected with nature. Like, the sea is calm. Like, there's a little fishy here. So maybe Pisces, if you have like a little Pisces in your life, there's an energy here, very like in tune with their emotions. I mean, look, enlightened AF. Like, this boat, see, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, this boat, and there's a boat here. So it's like you are leaving this harsh waters, and you are going towards this energy. I mean, it kind of looks like, oh yeah, no, it's going towards him. So it's like going towards like this more calmer, compassionate energy. And I love that. And with the Queen of Swords here too, the Queen of Swords is very like no bullshit. She is so aware of like how things are, and not just not just like the glitter, like, not that, I'm getting that quote, not all that glitters is gold. And I'm seeing that with like the hair here, like it's like glittery, but she's just like, nope, I see the BS. Like, and that's so interesting too. Ooh, and what's also interesting is I see down here, if you look down here, there's like a little cage, and then there's like this bowl of water, which I can also see this as like caging of your emotions. And I feel like with this, it's like a balance of this King of Cups and the Queen of Swords energy. It's like having awareness of your emotions, but also not letting that affect your decision making. So that's really cool. And I feel like this, like, growing cycle especially is gonna give you this 10 of cups. This 10 of cups is that emotional fulfillment. It's like, it's just, it's so happy, and it's like, you know, that love energy. And maybe too, it's not like a male, you know, like I'm saying, like it's not like gender male, but more like just energy in general. I don't even know how to pick that up. Like, yeah. I see a lot of like rainbows here, so I feel like we're seeing like all the colors of life rather than just like this dim, dark, like energy. And that comes in tune with like, you see all this like rainbow, so maybe it's like, you know, you got a little boo thing. But I'm also kind of getting this as like more aligning with like your chakras, right? Your root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. They're all like different colors. And when you align with those colors, it brings you like so much more joy, and they're all in alignment. And oh, I love that. So yeah, like that's cool. I am getting, yeah. And it's interesting that I'm reading it backwards, which, oh my God, we're in retrograde too, right? So I feel like we are also, retrograde is basically, it's like an illusion, but it kind of seems like Mercury's going backwards. So I feel like with this backwards energy too, we're kind of analyzing what our temptations were in the past and moving forward from that. It's like, what didn't work before? Or what were these things that were just like void fillers that didn't give us this emotional fulfillment, and how do we backtrace it so we can, you know, move away from that, get into alignment, see things clearly, and then go into this abundant self, like emotionally fulfilled energy. That's amazing. I love that. Okay, let's look into your oracle cards to see what other advice Spirit has for you and their messages for fire signs for the incoming week. What is it? Ooh, that one was like dancing on my hand before it fell, so that's cute. Let's see. Oh, there's two that came out. Yo, okay, so see, look, this one says confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. So what did I say? Solar plexus, yellow, more yellow, like that solar plexus energy. Maybe it's a good idea this week to, you know, meditate on your solar plexus, kind of like gain that confidence. We just had a full moon in Leo as well, which, you know, I feel like it could definitely shine some light on where we can gain more confidence, because, you know, Leos are all about that pride, and having pride isn't a bad thing, but then when it gets to extremes, when it's out of balance, it could definitely be like hurting, like ego based and ego forward. So we look into this. So, and it says adjustments are required, third quarter moon. So yeah, I am seeing kind of like how I was thinking, okay, I'm reading this way instead of this way. And it's kind of like analyzing the past in order to make adjustments, and then make the necessary adjustments so you don't fall into this trap anymore. So you don't fall into the temptation anymore. And you no longer are tied to this and keeping you stuck. You're freeing yourself and you're moving away. But again, like adjustments are required, right? For you to get out of this. Maybe this is something to bring to your awareness now, but also if you don't make any changes, then you can also fall back into this tempting, this addictive energy, right? So I feel like this is where the adjustment is needed. It's like, you know, you want this. Everybody wants this 10 of cups. The 10 of cups is like marriage, love, support, like goals, like emotional goals, right? And so in order to get here, you gotta know where you came from. You gotta understand like where this energy no longer serves you. And you have to understand, you know, how to get out of it, protecting your boundaries, moving away, getting emotionally connected with yourself, and then seeing through the bullshit that this did not serve you. It may have felt good for the time being, or for like, you know, 5 seconds, or like for that date, for that Tinder date. But then at the end of the day, it made you feel like you were just forever tied to this energy, and you're not. You can free yourself. But confidence and adjustments are required. So, you know, no matter how much I say these things, no matter how many readings you get, no matter how many, maybe this message has come to you before, but no, if you don't, that's where free will comes in too, right? You can take this advice, and you can also just tell me to go screw myself and not listen, and that's fine. You know, your journey is your own, and no judgment, you know? We just learn differently, and maybe it just takes a different messenger to get the message through. So let's look at the last Oracle deck to get a final little message from Spirit. What last message do you have for fire signs for this incoming week? And I do want to get into charms after, so let's see how this goes. Let's see. What is the final message you have for fire signs for this incoming week? Wow, we're already in February. Isn't that crazy? I feel like all last month was like a year, a year's worth of events. I mean, in the US, if you're watching from like other areas of the world, maybe there too, but well, probably. I mean, the pandemic, right? It's worldwide, so. I don't know why I suddenly got that, that prestige worldwide. From Step Brothers. I feel like I need to go watch that movie. We need like some laughs, you know, here and there. So yeah, okay, so we have this card. It says positivity. It says, if you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, even the hardest situations. And yeah, there is a sense of like positivity to get out of this devilish energy. Sometimes it's like, you know, I'm forever alone, this isn't gonna work for me, blah blah blah, you know. And sometimes, and I feel like this may have occurred time and time again. So then it's like you get hopeful, you know, oh, this could be the one. Oh, you get hopeful, oh, this could be the one, and then you get disappointed, and then you start to lose that shine a little bit. And I feel like Spirit is definitely asking you to stay positive, to stay in alignment with yourself, and don't allow these like external circumstances and temptations to fool you and to, you know, make you think that there aren't things to be grateful for, because there very much is so much outside of a person, outside of anything. You could be in a room by yourself, in like a padded room, in like some psych ward, and still have something to be grateful for, right? You know, grateful to be alive, grateful to be breathing, grateful for having eyes to see, grateful for being able to feel and touch. Being able to feel angry is like a blessing in itself, and I feel like there is a sense of that needed, especially with this incoming week. Like, you can do it. Get out of that energy. It's fine. Like, you can do it. And if you need help, you know, let me know. I'll smack the devil for you. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, smack him with some positivity. I'm just kidding. But then there's also a thing as like toxic positivity too, where like everything is all shiny and beautiful and nothing's wrong. And that's kind of like ignoring. That's also kind of ignoring this devilish energy too. It's kind of seeing like the devil is like, oh, but it's so good. I feel so great for it. Like, I can fix him. And I'm just, and I'm kind of getting that, you know, it's like when you have your confidence and you're adjusting, certain things adjust with you as well. Yeah, seeing through the bullshit is also like locking your emotions for a little bit to see that this devil is not the business, and yeah, kind of freeing yourself and getting yourself into this 10 of cups. So yeah, let's look into your charms. I'm sorry this reading's getting a little long and I'm getting a little lost in it, but I'm so passionate about this. Like, it can be a good week. It can be such a good learning, like a growing week for you if you allow it to be. It can be such a like a emotionally fulfilling, and maybe you'll find like the, you know, your true love and like someone that makes you feel this happy by coming out of this devilish tempting energy, right? So yeah, let's look into your charms and see what other messages Spirit has for you for the incoming week. Fire signs. What does the incoming energy look like? And I'm still going to use this diagram. I feel like, yeah, I think diagram's like the best name I can give it. What does the incoming energy look like for fire signs? Okay. Wow, what a spread here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, what did I say? Water signs. I got this Cancer here. So maybe if you're dealing with a Cancer, on the back it says imaginative, but like there's a like, yeah, and the Sagittarius, so maybe if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, maybe there's like a devilish energy in the Sagittarius, or if you're a Sagittarius, you know, resonation. But that's so cool, because this also has to do with the self. So there are certain people, that are certain situations or like circumstances that you come across during your life where these people actually just mirror parts of you, whether it's good or bad. You know, some relationships can trigger certain emotions out of you because it's kind of like a reflection of you. So analyzing the self, because I see a mirror here, and maybe it's like there's a certain water sign here, a certain Cancerian energy that is affecting your self or idea of the self. Or maybe, you know, you have some Cancer in your chart. And also, I'm like thinking of this imaginative word, and I'm kind of seeing that, like, let yourself imagine where you want to be. Allow yourself to dive into that, you know, land of potential. Dive into that dream world. Allow yourself to dream and imagine what the best place, like imagine without limitation, where are you? What does this 10 of Cups look like for you? Where does this emotional fulfillment come from? Is it, you know, a small garden in the middle of the woods? Like, is it on the beach? Is it, and that happiness, this 10 of Cups energy is different for everyone. And so that's kind of, sometimes, you know, we think it's just like, oh, I just want to be rich and just live in like Beverly Hills and have a driver and have like $10 million in my bank account and not worry about anything. And maybe that is for you. Maybe that is like your 10 of Cups. But the 10 of Cups can also mean like, you know, you just want something simple, a home, a family, someone to come home to, someone that like greets you every morning and every night, and someone you can have like freaking takeout with, you know, like you don't need anything. Maybe the power is out and you light some candles and you order in food because the fridge is down. So you're like, okay, let's just order food. That can be your 10 of Cups. So it's different for everyone, which is, yeah. So in the back of the Sagittarius, it's optimistic. Look at this positivity, optimistic. And I see like with the Sagittarius has that bow and arrow, and it's like allow yourself to dream and then shoot that arrow into the direction where you want, where this happiness is, you know. You can shoot an arrow, but you can also just shoot it at random places. Why not take aim? Take aim towards this goal. Take aim towards that dream. And maybe it's like little steps first, but yeah, I also see this key and I see travel, so maybe a lot of travel here. I see this swan here, which is super cute. Maybe you're traveling to go see a loved one, because swans are also those like animals that mate for life. So yeah, and I got this llama, which kind of looks like an alpaca, and I don't know why the first pun I thought of was alpaca my bags. So, you know, maybe you're packing your bags and, you know, taking a trip to a new adventure to see like a love or of some sort. Maybe it's like a honeymoon or something. Maybe you're going like somewhere where there's a lot of llamas or alpacas. But also like just the journey itself too. You unlock so many things when you're going through your journey of life and journey of the self. You could also be unlocking so many more opportunities, so many more doors. But, and then, yeah. Oh, and we see 2 starfish here. Oh, is this, oh my gosh. Wow, synchronicities. Woo. So we have 2 starfish here landing and this seashell. So yeah, maybe the beach, maybe work. Look at that. Like it's like right in like this work area. So maybe, you know, if you, I don't know why marine biology came to mind, but if you're a marine biologist or you're striving to be, maybe this is your sign. When I also see the starfish too, there's a oracle deck that I have, which is from Mystic Moon Oracles, and it's her Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. And it's a starfish, and the wording on it says safe passage. So I feel like where in regards to work, it's like allow yourself to explore the depths of that work, whether it's like your career, like actual work, or it's working on yourself, diving deep into the ocean that is your work. So that's super cool. Also 2 starfish here, so maybe, you know, you're working on having your little starfish family. That's so cool. Yeah. And then I have this little snowflake charm here, which is on the money. So like money can resemble actual money, like how you make money, investments, it could also be like money can equal time, right? Time is money. So however you spend energy, could be like whatever currency is to you. Maybe money isn't even like green, you know, like current, like physical money isn't that important to you, but maybe money for you is time, quality time. Maybe your energy is more important than to you. So with the snowflake, I feel like this individuality of this money here can definitely help, allowing you to recognize what is important to you spending wise, what you spend. And then this heart here on family, so maybe, you know, taking the time to spend time with your family, your loved ones. Also, there's this little like almost diamond-ish heart here. So with that being in like the love section, we are in February, so getting close to Valentine's Day. So maybe, you know, oh my God, look at that dream. What did I say? Like imagine allow yourself to dream, and imagine that, like allow yourself to dream what that love looks like too. Like romantic love, yeah. Like, yeah, some of us are a little single, but dream, you know? What did we do when we were younger, right? My like childhood anime crush was Tuxedo Mask, and I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get married. You know, and like, and allow yourself to dream and imagine. And yeah, just love doesn't have to be so. And I'm getting that Robin Williams quote, and I think it's from the movie, but, and look, it fits like perfectly, so I'm just gonna keep that like that. But people, there's like, it's like, I wish I could look it up right now. But it says, it's like love, someone saying, oh, love hurts, and he says, love doesn't hurt. Love is the only thing that doesn't hurt. Rejection hurts. Pain hurts. You know, distrust hurts. The only thing that doesn't hurt is love. And so it's kind of just like, yeah, you know, allow yourself to feel like, and this charm here, it reminds me of the element of water. If I look at it like from where the charm hole is, but if you look it up, it's fire too. So maybe fire sign, water sign. There's like a lot of balancing energies here, water and fire. So, you know, allowing yourself to balance out your emotion with your passion, and your like allowing your insight, your emotions to lead you towards inspired action. So yeah, I love that. This is so amazing. Okay, I want to keep going, but I think this is where I'm gonna stop. So if you pick up anything else, please let me know in the comments. Like, this is amazing. Look at this synchronicity. There's like 2 here, 2 here, like, I mean, 2 animals. So that's amazing. So there's that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the reading here, fire signs. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the way through, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if this reading resonated with you, and let me know in the comments what you think. You know, is there a Cancer or a Sagittarius in your life? Is there this devilish energy in your life? Like, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to hear, you know, does this shell mean anything to you? So yeah, great week, and I hope you all take care. I hope you all have a good week. I was thinking about postponing my energy check-ins for the time being, because like it is a lot of energy to make these videos and to read and to channel, and I love doing it, but I do get a little overwhelmed sometimes, so I might postpone it. I'd probably still do it this week anyways. I don't know, but I'm just thinking out loud, so we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on it, right? So we'll see what happens. And yeah, I'll definitely probably do it this week though. So take care, fire signs, and I will see you all in the next reading. Okay, bye.